Hello everyone and welcome to my entry to the GDNL 12 Demons of Christmas 2025. In this video I have beaten FREEDOM08 by Pennutoh, and this is a special level for me because I started this all the way back in like the start of 2024. And I wanted to do it for my 1000th demon. And I dropped it after getting 65 times 2. And now I've come back and I'm better than ever and I have beaten the level. And as content for this video, because I don't really have any highlights, it was just grinding. A lot of grinding. So as highlight or like as content, I will just do it like I did with Sync. I will go do a practice run and talk a bit about my experience with the level and give some tips where I can. So I hope you'll enjoy it. Let's just go, I guess. So this start, it's not that bad. I think like the difficulty really starts to get going from the duel. This start, once you've learned it, you basically get past it every time. That is if you don't die to bugs, of course, which yes, there are plenty of on this level. This is one of the most buggy levels I've ever played. It's also one of the things that annoy me is that people call this level sync based, which it isn't, not at all. There are a few parts that are like slightly synced to the music and is not even that well synced. I would not call this a sync based level. But you know what, you do you, if you call this a sync based level. Look at me clicking on the beat, I mean this part I guess, but okay, here we get to the duel. This was a bit annoying, but it's probably one of the most fun parts of the level. Now here is a little strategy that I always use, and it is to do it like this. So in a regular round you hold this dash sharp and you have one mini wave and one big wave. And I will go through that part as well. This is how it's supposed to be played. I still have the wrong keyboard setting. But I found the spider part to be really annoying and I did not like it. So what the other way fixes is basically not having the spider part. Like it is entirely a wave part, which makes it kinda easy. And it made that duel actually consistent because I could not get past the spider part originally. Anyway, here we have Enlex. Enlex is weird. Especially this part. Okay, so I did get past it first try. But that wave there is really inconsistent. Because what you will have to do is, I am late with the recording. I have Mega Hack V9 already. So you have to like not hold here. You have to like drop down slightly. But also not too little, because there's a spike right there, so you have to time that. And then you have to do it again. You basically have to do that twice, and it's really annoying, and I hate it. And then we get to the first break part. I mean, it's not really a first break part, it's like the only true break part you get, in my opinion. It's really easy, it's just basic ass cube and ball gameplay. These blue are surprisingly chokeable though. As well as this ship. This ship is one of the few skill based parts, I guess, like true skill based parts. And I choked it from time to time. Now from here until the 40% duel, I don't really have a lot to say. But this 40% duel is so bad. Oh my god, this part sucks. It's so buggy. It does. No, I don't want to reset the level. It doesn't work 90% of the time. For starters, if you click this ping or like a little bit too late, you just die into the transition. Which is amazing. It's not that bad because I believe this level got a bug fix update, which made it so that this is a bit more of a lenient timing, but you can still die like that, as I just demonstrated. It's an annoying death. It's a really annoying way to go. It still happened even after the bug fix update. So I don't even know what is this button actually. Oh, wait, that is interesting. Okay, that's a Mega Hack V9 thing, I guess. Anyway, this part barely works. It's like glued together with glue, and not a good kind of glue. So you basically have to do it in speed hack, I don't know. So you have to click that twice, and you have to buffer these orbs, but even if you buffer these orbs, you can just die in this hold part. And this hold part just never gets consistent. Like sometimes you do it and other times you just don't, and you never know why. Like, yeah, see? So it's not fun at all. And like from here you have a chance to get really far. That's the thing. That 40% duel is like such a massive choke point. So from here you have a pretty annoying part, but it's also like the most fair part, I guess. One thing that can really suck my dick is this exact death. Oh my god, this happens so many times. I don't know why, but sometimes you just get into the wave portal and you fall right past this fucking blue pad. And you fall right past it into here. Why they have not fixed this is beyond me. Because holy shit, this happens too many. This happened too many times to count. Let's see, just like 53. Yeah, I think it's like 54. I think it counts to 54. I don't know, both, I suppose. This is just because of that bug. It's horrendous. And it never gets consistent. This was amazing. Anyway, here you have the best looking part in full detail. And it looks pretty decent here too. The only thing of note in this part is really the last few clicks. These are really annoying. Because you can like... You can do that, you can click as fast as you can but still die. You can also just get too high. Like that. It's annoying. It's really easy to die to. From here, from this part, I always had a chance of beating the level. From this part, the level gets really consistent, or like relatively consistent. It gets a lot easier. I'd say this wave is pretty tough, but I never died to it from zero, so I don't know. Like at one time, I think. I don't even know. I don't even remember. This part is bad. This is like the last inconsistent part. The thing here also is that at this point in the level, the music, it started to desync. Because for some reason Robtop coded 2.2 in such a way that music in XL and XXL levels starts to desync at a certain point. And for me, it really started to get noticeable at this part. And the problem with that is not necessarily that this part is very sync based, though it is, but after this part, there's a couple of blind transitions that are otherwise synced, as well as the entirety of Temp's part, which is basically click to the music. And that made it very annoying, because having the music desynced here meant that you had basically just pretend like it's synced. So once I got here, I had to, like, in my head know exactly when to click after that part of the song where I was supposed to click. It already happened. That's a weird way of explaining it. I tried to make a fixed version of the song where it like cuts back to the original sync, but funnily enough I forgot to enable it on the completion tab, so I beat it with the original song anyway, which I guess is funny. And this spider duel is my Furthest Death. I died to this part twice, I think. Yeah, I died to it twice, which was sad, but at least I didn't die past it. So after this is probably like the most nervous I've ever been on a level. Because it's really easy from here, overall. So it's really just a test of nerves. And it's FREEDOM08. And yeah, I really hate this level. I love looking at the level. I hate beating the level. I hated playing it. Every single second was just pure and utter, like it was either boredom or frustration. Or a mix of both, I suppose. So yeah, I really hated this. Anyway, before we hop onto the completion, I want to give a special thank you to Mount Fristy, an IRL friend of mine. He made me do this level for the 12 Demons of Christmas, but he also supported me all the way through, so big thank you to him. That is appreciated. And I guess let's just get on to the completion now. Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry early Christmas, I don't care. Let's see the completion. Wel, ik kan de Heaven Bar niet eens meer, het is zo over.
Helemaal niet, bro, je hebt dit.
Wel, ik blijf choken. Ik kom voorbij de 40 duel, ik choke. Ik kom voorbij Enlex, ik choke.
Oké, dus. Dat gebeurt soms wel.
I guess.
Dat betekent niet dat het over is.
Yes! 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 Yes!
GG's!